In a small village in India, where the mornings began with the ringing of temple bells and the chirping of birds, lived a boy named Arjun. The village wasn't very big, but life there was peaceful. Lush green fields, unpaved roads, mud houses, and simple living people. That's what defined the village. Arjun was born in this village. From a young age, there was a unique sparkle in his eyes. He grasped things quickly, asked questions, and had an insatiable curiosity. Even his teachers believed that Arjun was special. But they also said, "The boy is very bright, but he lacks focus." This was Arjun's biggest weakness, a lack of concentration. When he started studying, his mind would wander after only a short while. Sometimes he would look out the window at the children playing in the fields. Sometimes his hand would reach for his mobile phone. And sometimes the desire to play with his friends would pull him away from his books. His mind simply couldn't stay focused. Arjun's daily routine was almost the same every day. Going to school in the morning, coming home in the afternoon, studying a little, and then getting lost in his mobile phone or games. At night, when he opened his books, his mind felt tired. Many times he would just sit there with the book open, without reading anything. He had the potential but lacked direction. His mother would often say lovingly, "Son, please study with a little more focus." His father would explain, "Arjun, if you want to succeed in life, you have to control your mind." But Arjun would think, "There's plenty of time. I'll deal with it later." He didn't realize that time was quietly slipping away. Arjun's father was a hardworking farmer. He had seen hardship in life. He knew that not only hard work but also discipline is what takes a person forward. One evening, while returning from the fields, he saw Arjun engrossed in his mobile phone. Books were lying open nearby, but he wasn't studying. He took a deep breath and said, "Son, do you know where the greatest battle takes place?" Arjun looked up. "Where?" The father replied, "Within your own mind." He continued, "If a person cannot conquer their own mind, they cannot win any battle in the world." Arjun remained silent. He heard the words, but at that moment his mind wandered elsewhere again. A few weeks later, news spread in the village that a great saint and teacher was coming. People called him Guruji. It was said that he taught without scolding or frightening anyone, simply through experience. The villagers were eager to see him. Arjun's father felt, perhaps this is the right time. He took Arjun to Guruji. Guruji was sitting under a large banyan tree. His face was serene, his eyes held a deep wisdom, and his very presence exuded a unique peace. The father explained Arjun's entire problem, his intelligence, his wandering mind, his habits. Guruji listened attentively. Then he looked at Arjun and smiled. Without saying anything, Guruji got up, filled a glass with water from a nearby pitcher, and handed it to Arjun. "Hold this glass," Guruji said, "and take a walk around my garden. Be careful. Not a single drop should spill." Arjun found this task very easy. But as soon as he started walking, the sounds around him, the children's laughter, the flight of the birds, everything began to distract him. He looked here and there, and the water spilled. When he returned, the glass was half empty. Guruji asked, "What happened?" Arjun said, "My attention wandered." Guruji replied, "This is the story of your entire life." The guru picked up a glass and said, "This glass is your goal. The water in it is your focus. And the sounds around you, the distractions of the world." He said in a serious tone, "If you lose your focus, the goal will slip away from your grasp." These words struck a chord with Arjun. From that day on, he decided to change. Arjun took small steps, waking up early, limiting mobile phone use, focusing only on studies during study time, and meditating for 5 minutes every day. The beginning was difficult. His mind wandered repeatedly. Old habits pulled him back. But Arjun didn't give up. There were many days when he felt like giving up. His friends made fun of him. Sometimes he got lost in his mobile phone again. But each time he reminded himself, if I don't change today, I will never change. Gradually, his mind began to calm down. With time, his memory improved, his interest in studies increased, his confidence grew, and his mind became peaceful. Even his teachers were surprised. A year later, a major competition arrived. Difficult questions, limited time. Arjun participated. Many students in the examination hall were nervous, but Arjun was calm. His mind was steady. The results came out. Arjun was in first place. A wave of joy swept through the village. The guru smiled. There were tears of pride in his father's eyes. Arjun had understood. The greatest victory is not outside, but within. If you conquer your mind, you conquer Lee.